So I've had a few emails about what's the difference between a veg tan leather and a chrome leather, and hopefully I can explain it in the simplest terms for you so that you can understand exactly what you're buying. Okay, so I've got a couple of chrome leather. This makes up for about 80% of the market, and as you can see, this wallet I've had for about 6 years. Yeah, about 6 years. And yeah, it's got a genuine leather. It is leather, but it's how it's processed that makes the difference. What you'll find with chrome leather and veg tan leather. So the chrome leather is processed in about a day. What they do is they mix it with all different chemicals, and like I said, it's very easily processed. The veg tan leather, that takes about 4 to 6 weeks, depending on the type of leather that you're buying. Personally, I don't like chrome tan. The chromium that's in it is not good for you, and it's certainly not good for the environment. The veg tan leather is processed by using barks, leaves, things like that, hence the reason why they call it veg tan. Veg tan leather is a lot firmer to the feel. It will hold itself, whereas chrome leather is a lot softer to the touch. You can get it in a multitude of colours, and with veg tan you can also get it in different colours that's finished by the tanneries, and these are just different types and different thicknesses, and like that. The feel to it is a lot better, and the first thing that people do is, obviously with leather, they put it to the nose. We all think we know good leather. The bag industry is going to kill me now for what I'm about to say. Chrome leather will break down a hell of a lot quicker than what your veg tan leather will. So some of the very, very expensive bags that you buy, if they are chrome leather, you know, sometimes they might rip easier. They don't stand to the rigours of modern day life, you know, how you throw about. It's up to you, you know, how you look after your bags and wallets and things like that is entirely up to you. If you look after it, it'll last your lifetime. Veg tan leather will last your lifetime. Just a little bit of maintenance and care with it every now and again, and you know, a lot of the stuff, it just feels so different, the chromium leather, to what the veg tan leather is. Some of the stuff I've got, I made myself a watch strap a few weeks ago. Since I've had that, I must have had about 4 or 5 straps on, and they always seem to break down where the wear and tear is. That'll last me for years, absolutely years. And same with belts. You can always tell on the edges how it's been finished if it's just one piece of leather. With chromium leather, you can't get them edges. It don't matter how much you sit there and burnish them edges, it will not shine. You will not get that finished edge. That's why a lot of the times they give you a rolled edge, where a piece of leather's being put over, and as you can see, the wear and tear there, and on the corners where it's constantly opening and shutting, and it just breaks down a hell of a lot quicker. Some of the wallets I've made, you know, if looked after, they will last you a lifetime. You go back to the old, when you were at school, your school teacher, when he came out of university, bought himself a brand new satchel, and it lasted them a lifetime. Veg tan is really, really, really good. I like to buy it in its purest form so that I can dye it to what I want. I can skive the edges down, which means thinning the edges down. I can put whatever colours I want on and how I want to finish. I don't like working with chrome tan, to be honest. Some people like it, I personally don't. If I'm making stuff, I like things to last a long time. So yeah, there you go. That's the difference between chrome and tan veg. The pros and cons. The pros, like I said, it will last your lifetime with veg tan. The cons, obviously, you start throwing it about and kicking it and pouring different things all over it, scratching it. As long as you look after it, it will last you a long time. The chromium leather ones, we just tend to, I've never looked after chrome leather. I don't know if anybody else has. Same with leather jackets and things like that. We might give it a wipe down every now and again. So there you are. I hope I've explained the difference between them both and obviously the prices. Prices, chromium leather is a hell of a lot cheaper than veg tan. Because it's processed so quickly. That's the reasons why it is so cheap. Veg tan leathers, depending on how it's processed, what kind of materials they've used, the oak barks, the oak leaves, and the finish in it, you can go into hundreds to make one leather bag. That's why, obviously, veg tan leather, you pay more for it. It's a better product. It's a lot easier to work with, and it does have a feel of proper leather. Okay, so I hope I've explained that the best I can. Any questions or comments, please leave. Thanks very much.